Hello crafters, sorry it looks like I've started without you, but the doorbell went, and by the time I got all the way down, why do they do that? Ring the doorbell and then you get to the bottom step, they post it through your letterbox, which they could have done in the first place, and then walk off. Anyway, so now I'm out of breath, leg's now killing me, got a lot of problem with my right leg. Not sure what's going on there today, so that's made me a bit of an up along. Okay, I have been watching lots of videos over the weekend. We had a lovely weekend. Went to catch up with a few friends and obviously had a fabulous day, and then back in the hotel room on the video I jumped. And I have been watching Joanne Boon Thomas. I wanted to find out how to use these Brushos that I got on eBay, cheap as chips. They're not, they're very, very expensive, but they last, from what I can gather, just the little bit I've done, they last forever. So I wanted to have a little look. I looked at lots of different ladies. There's some terrific ladies out there and men, but I quite liked the way this lady, this crafter, delivered. So there we are. She tells you to be careful because they go everywhere, and they do. She said you can be doing a project 3 days later, and all of a sudden a little bit pop of colour will come up, because they are pigments, aren't they? Anyway, she adds a little bit of bleach, she adds a little bit of candle, she adds all sorts. Well, I'm going to show you what I've done. Now, I don't think, from what she said, they're not steadfast. So if you reintroduce any liquid to them, they're going to move again. I haven't tried triple thickening it or anything like that, or Mod Podging them. I haven't tried that at the moment. I tried the glue, the gel glue, and you saw on my little index card I done for Scrimping Mummy's challenge. But I did a spray with the sparkle spray, that sparkle spray sealant, and it seems to have held what I've done okay. So let's give it a go. I've put a couple of colours down. That's green. I know it looks yellow, but that's green. That's what happens with this, which is quite funny. I'm not sure if I've put this one down. What I've done, I done a sheet of paper, put them all on, squirted the paper, and cut out little circles to go in the top so that I could see. Let me show you. I could show you what colours they were that I was working with. Aren't they lovely? Purple. Have I put purple down? I'm not sure. Let's go again. Let's go again. Now, so and on we go. I think I've done turquoise. Let's do ultramarine. That's probably the one I have done. And shall we get a little bit of yellow? Oh, that's a bit too much, isn't it? Anyway, so there you go. Can you see that? I've popped them all down. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to just, with the wax, I'm going to add a bit of colour there, a bit of pattern in there. Now let me put one moment, because I do have to cover this up, because I do not want it going everywhere. Right, so now you have to get a very, I've got a water nozzle here, and you have to give it a very, very fine spray, because if you don't, it literally goes, just shoots the crystals across the page. Now, aren't they lovely? And you watch them, they then alter. As you're looking at them, they then alter. Look at that yellow popping up, because it's got a little bit of the blue that's shot onto it, completely changing the colour. And then as you add the water, you can see, because obviously it's whatever shape and that you're going for, isn't it? And then you can just add across. Now, as you can see, what's happened with as I brush it off, you can see, as I take the Let's take a little bit of it off like this. I think that's a great idea, and I think that will show it up quicker. There we are. It has, as we brush across, can you see the resistance? It's resisted on the paper that I was working on. Let's just pop that down there again. And so yeah, you can do you can use the crown on it. There's loads of techniques, but these are just the ones I wanted to try today. So there's that there. Now, once they're all down, as you can see, they're down. Let's give it another little dry off. She then introduced a little bit of bleach. Now, I'm not sure the consistency. It was a certain amount of bleach to a certain amount of water, and you put it into one of these spray bottles in a very well ventilated room. Preferably, she said, to go outside. So I have got the most minute part here, and I just wanted to see if it worked for me. And I just want to see, as I brush it on, if I might not have the consistency right. I just wanted to see if it's going to make any difference to my painting here. It is. Can you see that changing before your eyes? Let me do another one here. Let's see if I can do another one here. And it's just to, you can see, it's taking the colour out of the paper. So, all possibilities there. All possibilities. I like that. I like that lot. So, we've got the wax, squirrels, and then as you can see, it's taking the pigment, as we're sitting here, it's taking the pigment out of the colour out of the sheet. Obviously going to be better in about an hour, because she said as the time goes. Let's lift it so you can see what's occurring. Can you see? Can you see the bleach is taking the colour out? She demonstrates it so well. You must pop over if you're going to have a go with these Brushos and with a little bit of bleach and with the crown. Please pop over and watch her video first, because she gives you all the you know, the health safety that you need for this. Okay, so that's that. Then from that, I enjoyed it so much, I then thought, oh, I wonder if I can do something else with it. And that was stain my little lacy bits, because I wanted something to put on. I wanted something to put on my second folder I was doing. I've been up since 4, by the way. Just couldn't sleep. Mickey got up for work and I couldn't sleep, so I thought, right, rather than hanging about, let's actually get in there and do something today. Right, so there we are. There's the little lace bits. Now, obviously you won't be able to wash this because it will wash out and go everywhere, but you can add it to your projects if you're not going to add any more liquid to it. Way too much probably, but I don't want to do all this and it not show it up for what it is. Quite funny when she said it ends up going on your next projects for weeks. And I can well believe it, because you've only got, I sneezed, whoosh, it had gone. It had absolutely gone. A little bit of brown. Let's finish off with purple. A little bit of purple. Oh, that was a big hit I done, wasn't it? There. Okay, that's lovely. All right, and now I'm going to whoosh it with me spray. And isn't it fabulous? It really is fabulous. And there we are. The longer you leave it, the more of this goes on. If I can lift and show you. The longer you leave it, the more of this beautiful, it merges in and swirls about. I absolutely love the look. So there you are. That does work. Let's so if I show you the ones I done earlier, true Blue Peter style. Look at the wonderful paper it made behind it first, and then let me show you, and then we'll get these ones off, and then you'll see what they're like when they're dry. So when they're dry, look at that. I mean, I think that is absolutely gorgeous. Fun, fun, fun. So any lace you put down, but like we said, it will wash out, it will go on other things, so you have to be very careful with it. You have to be very careful with it. So there they are, the dried ones. Let's just pull them off, the ones I've done. I'm not going to get my project wet. Look at that. Wow. I'm not going to get my project wet that I make with these, so it doesn't matter. It's for me. I'm thrilled. But please double check on that lady's channel, Joanne Boon Thomas. Please check on her channel before you do anything, because she really does give you all the health and safety ideas. Oh, it's so pretty. It's so pretty. I'm thrilled. I'm absolutely thrilled. Oh, now they've got a bit more on them. I'm absolutely thrilled, honestly. And because I wanted it fun and happy, what I was doing, let's move that out of the way because that's wet. That is beautiful, isn't it? I love it. Well, hopefully when that's dry, if it hasn't soaked up the bleach from behind, I'm going to show you what's happened to the bleach one behind. There we go. Can you see it's taken quite a bit of the colour off? So, you know, if you was drawing and you coloured the whole of the page in one colour and then you brought the bleach round, you could then draw on petals and all sorts on it. Lovely. Right, let's put that down there. Okay, so these were the ones I made, and this is what I've done with it. And I'm thrilled. For me, I am thrilled. There we are. Is it in shot? Let's have a little look. Oh, it is. Okay, so there we are. This was to house my I keep one of everything I make, everything I've made in there, and Ben's and little Florence's and Emma's and Jake's and Mick's. So I needed another folder. So first of all I gessoed, and then I had to gesso again because I could still see the orange through. So 2 layers of jello, let them thoroughly dry. This was the other day. I'll dry them off with the heater. Then use the Brushos. I used the Brushos on them. Little, I mean, look at this. That was just throwing it on. There, all they were all those little crystals, as you saw. Then I give it a couple of squirts. Loved the gesso. The crystals just smudge. You can see, just smudged. Look at this, terrific. I will hold it up. And then when I done these little flowers, I thought, you know what, pop them on. It might not be everyone's cup of tea, but I love that. That's fun and hip and happening, and that's gonna work really well. So let me just raise it up. Hopefully you're still in shot. Look at this. It almost looks like a flower on its own, doesn't it? This effect. Look at that lovely effect. Really cool. See how it's soaked that up? So you do have to be careful with them, because they do now. And then I sprayed, come down, I sprayed Spray and Sparkle hard wearing gloss varnish with ultrafine glitter. You can hardly see the glitter, but I sprayed that, and then hopefully, I'm not going to try it because I don't want to ruin it. I like it like this. Hopefully it won't let the pigment, the colour, merge together anymore. Anyway, there you go. All right, crafters. Look, it does come out. Can you see? Look, it's where I've laid it, it goes everywhere. So you do have to be careful. But if it's just for yourself and you're not giving it to anybody else and you know what you're doing, that's fine. So pop over to Joanne Boon Thomas. Have a look at a fabulous video. If your you know, birthday's coming up, you can treat yourself to some of those Brushos. Fabulous. Okay, all right, crafters, bye. Enjoy your crafting afternoon. Bye.